Alright, welcome to my stream if anyone decides to watch this morning. I'm just gonna wind down in the mornings with something low-key. And let's see here. I'm playing a 4-white mage playthrough of Final Fantasy 1 from the Pixel collection. I've got all of these games, the Pixel games for the Switch. It is a nostalgia thing for me. I usually play puzzle games, but I like JRPGs too. So, basically, 4 white mages, blink, blink, and protect on the front line guys. And then they all swing hammers. So let me, I'm gonna have to turn down the music. Or the BGM a little bit, maybe. I think I can probably put the sound effects down. A lot easier with this version of the game than with the original Nintendo version. I grew up playing it in the 80s, and I remember you had to, like, basically, like... Okay, you had to... Alright, let's go ahead and... Thought I was gonna have to go back to the, configuration. Default speed, continue auto battle. So we'll... Yeah, so that probably sounds pretty good. The old music is good. I like the new stuff though. Let's see here. What's this? She knows how Friday game says. She knows that this may have affected the rest of the game. No, I'm not gonna mess with this at all. Could be interesting. And could I just? What if I took this down to 50? Back up. Alright. Should be good. You guys can sit listen to music. I got Steel, Randolph, Dumble, and Dorf. No relation. These are my 4 white mages. We're gonna see what we can do. It's gonna be a lot of going back to the ends to gotta check their spells. I think he's got all 3 spells, so I need to give this guy Dia. So I'm basically every level spell I'm gonna decide. So in this one, for level 1, I've decided to give the front row guys blink so that they can give themselves a high evasion. And then the back 2 rows will have protect, and so then they're all carrying hammers. So I'm just we're gonna do a lot of so just walk around and talk to these people because I haven't done this yet. I love the new mini map that they have on the Pixel version. This is I mean, there's a lot of quality of life improvements. It's not just buying the original game, play it again. That's great. You know, you could do it. I owned the original Final Fantasy for the Nintendo and Final Fantasy 2 and 3 for the Super Nintendo, and I sold those at one point, but so there's a little nostalgia. I missed that, but I've got them all the Final Fantasies on the PlayStation, and they just kind of sit there. I never like get around to setting up the PlayStation, playing through them. I might do that. I've got an HDMI for my PlayStation 2, So I could stream that to the capture card too. I might do that. I got a few PlayStation 2 games. Cornelia, the City of Dreams. Now I think I kind of know how things work. This is the original Final Fantasy. There's no like complicated things. So going inside buildings is new. Like not to Final Fantasy, but to the original Final Fantasy. Let's take a peek at reflection in the water. You could look at the fountain. Did tell you you were filthy though. I'm not sure how much they changed about the. So these guys about how conversations you have with people and things like that. So this party is going to be easy in one way, in that I'm not gonna have to spend any money on weapons and armor. What's this? Oh, you used to need to come here. So that's when party members die. You have to bring them back here. Yeah, for your life, the king truly believes in Nuken's prophecies that the warriors of light will come to save the princess. I don't know. I thought, and I don't know if they've dialed down the enemy strengths, but so all four of them are gonna take Dia. But I don't need it right now. Really, I'd like. Do they both got bring? They both got protect. Oh, I guess that's all I got it by. So give this guy Dia. So when I'm in dungeons with undead, do I not have enough? What's my? Oh, I'm at 18. When I'm in dungeons with undead enemies, I think these guys will just melt them. I'm looking forward to when you go into Elfland and going down to get the crown, because that's all undead everywhere, and usually it's tough fights, but these guys might wipe them out. So again, like Blink, so like, and then with the protect, so they'll get a couple hits, and if they attack the back party members, I'm also wondering, I don't know how to test it, because the thief was supposed to have a high evasion to be able to run away from battles, but that was glitched, so it didn't actually work that way. And I don't know, like, I might be very dependent on my spells, but so I don't have any level 1 spells left. So at that point, you go back to the inn. It's a little grindy, but I mean, like, go into a town, grind around a lot until I can afford the level spells for that town. And once I get those, then there's nothing else to spend money on. You know, that's usually the most expensive thing anyway. So I'll probably be buying a lot of like items for the utility. So again, I don't know, I just think this would be a fun way to play through the game and to see how strong these guys get in the end. I might regret it in the final dungeons. And I don't know if stacking Link and Protect. I'm one of those guys that like to learn as I play instead of like look things up. So I don't know if stacking Link and Protect is counterproductive. Like maybe the evasion from Link. I don't know how it affects damage over time or anything like that. So far I haven't had really much of a problem at all. I was also interested, because it's been so long since I played, they don't, I thought that they would all basically level up the same, but they don't. They had variants, like one of them got extra luck, or the other one got so. You know, I I don't know how that will affect things in the long run. I might do this as like a series, like do a you know, an all white mage playthrough, an all black mage playthrough, like do four a 4-member playthrough of each class. And then I'm also the type of guy where I might enjoy just rolling 6-sided dice and choosing a party based on 4 6-sided dice. And then just being forced to deal with whatever I'm given. But like, this channel is mostly going to be puzzle and engineering games, but I like these. These are good for me to unwind. I sleep days, work nights, so like just before I go to sleep, I'm going to do something like this where I can just make some progress, and then when I get tired, you know, just wind down. So this sort of stuff, you know, these guys are gonna have more and more, because every time they level up, they're gonna get some spells slots for each level. So they're always only gonna be able to have 3 level 1 spells, but they're gonna be able to cast it more and more and more as they get higher and higher levels. So, you know, this, although I'm not sure, like, it seems like Blink, so interesting. So I could probably like hit with these guys, and I might do like maybe an extra round of protect when I have enough spells. Right now I want to go, but when I'm, because later on when things get tougher, I could probably have them cast protect again on themselves. Maybe use protect on themselves first and then the frontline guys. You know, but we'll have to, I'll play things by ear as they get. I don't think I've wandered around in the castle yet. How am I doing health-wise? Good, and I'm out of spells, so I'll need to go to the... Yep, I've got the crystals. Aw. The Princess's Sister. I just remember when this came out. This was like, you know, it's mid-early 80s. You know, I'd been playing the video games I'd played had been like Super Mario Brothers and Burger Time and Pac-Man, and this idea of like, you know, playing this, and I hadn't had a computer, so I'd walk around. I got this game, and I looked at the box, and it was just like I might have picked it out at Toys R Us for my birthday or something like that, but it just seemed so awesome to just have a world where you just walk around. You know, my grandmother had a Nintendo Power subscription, so I probably read about Nintendo Power too, and it just seemed like just this was Skyrim basically, you know, as far as other games were concerned. You know, like that sort of level of complexity and immersion, like I never would have considered, but this like met that for me at that time. It was just I could go places, and I could choose different characters and pretty much play them however I wanted to, and it wasn't like a linear path, even though it kind of is, at least for the first part of the game, compared to later Final Fantasies. But when you don't know that yet, you know, when you're just like, oh, I'm crossing the bridge and I'm going over here, yeah, the thing is too, though, this also came out around the same time as Dragon Warrior, so I always like want to try to go around the castle like you can in Dragon Warrior to find that hidden area. So I always the castles, I think, seem to have a similar layout in those two games. 30G. I mean, if you haven't played the pixel version of this game on the Switch, And I don't know if the Pixel version came out on any other systems besides the Switch, but they also like the way that so like they got that mini map, you know, going into buildings. There's a lot of like things that just like, you know, bring the game up to more of like a Final Fantasy 2 or 3 level. But also, and I haven't played the other. I have them all. I bought 1 through 6, but this is the only one I you know played yet. Okay. That's interesting that they call it an MP. You know, you get so you can. I wonder if that's worth it. You know, because I can pay 30G to, you know, 30 gold, and I can sleep at the inn, and all my characters can get all their spells back. Or I can pay 150, and one person can get one spell back. So, kind of feel like if I find them in dungeons, definitely I'll use them. But I don't know that stocking up on them would. Eye drops, not Echo Grass. Echo Grass will, yeah. I think, yeah, so tents and cottages and, Echo Grass will probably be a, something for me to take around. Potions, I do have a cure spell. I just haven't really used it because I've just been going back to the inn to. Well, I don't need it right now, but I also don't need the gold, and I'll just start accumulating them before I need them, so that by the time I need them, I have a surplus, and I'm not scrambling to. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be short on money. So let's blink and blink, and this time I'm gonna have them protect themselves on the first round. It might have, and then at the very least I can see whether it might have been smarter to, or better to go, you know, have them all take blink. Might be a waste of spells, but see, they got different hit point totals too. So really, I should move Dumble up to the front. But then, can I? Let me see if I can. Because all leveled up. All right. So I got 15 gills, so his HP goes up. Strength and luck. Next guy got strength and luck and some stamina. So I wonder if there's under the hood, if like things that are happening to him, like them getting hit or using, you know, swinging their hammer. Like if did his stamina go up because he's taking more hits? I know that Final Fantasy 2 works like that. Maybe they were already kind of doing it. I never paid attention when I played as a kid. I just like, and they were all different characters. I had four. Actually, funny story is my first party. I did the normal party with the fighter, the thief, and the white and black mage, and I didn't know anything about strategy or tactics, so I couldn't like win a fight with it. And I gave up and started over, and I took a thief and a fighter and two black belts instead of the magic users. And so I never had to worry about magic, and I played all the way. I think I got all the way to the wind tower, and then I want to see if I can swap spells around, which would be an expensive thing to do. But I want to move the guys. See, I want to move Dumble up Because he's got the highest HP. So, I don't know why exactly. I guess it's random. Yeah, okay. So I'll have him forget protect. And then okay, so I can forget spells. So if that's the case, then I probably should have done that when I had more money. I went and bought that useless. I got one more fighting me. All right. So I'll give him. I don't know. I don't even know if I need to do this. I might be able to just smash him. Order. Move you up front. And even though I'm the party leader, doesn't mean I have to stand in front of the party. So let's see here. I'll hide behind Dumble. And let's see here. What spell does he... Oh, he doesn't have Dia yet. The bestiary they have in this version is really cool. You know, because it's not just that you look at the stats of the monster, you can actually scroll around the world and see the areas of the world that that monster inhabits, which is kind of neat. And then the bestiary has like a map. I mean, the other cool thing about playing through these four is that a lot of the loot I give, alright, this guy. Yeah, if Link is super effective at just avoiding attacks, Protect might not even be. Protect might be more like for to use on a non-white mage character that can't use Blink. Might be better just to give him Blink. Although Blink wasn't good enough to avoid that. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... This might sound ridiculous. I think that I will, let's give all 4 of them blink. I'm gonna give all 4 of them blink. And, I'm gonna dump... Yeah, I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna do it right now, but once I earn enough money, I'll get them all blink. And I'll have Dumble. Or well, I change the order now, so I can't tell what name it is. But I will. I'm gonna have just 1 or 2 of them have Cure, because I don't think I'm gonna use Cure that much. I think I'm gonna use potions. I think I'm gonna use their white magic more as like evasion and I might, because I think protect will be super useful. I think diet will be super useful, and I think blink's super useful. So I think, like, counterintuitively for white mages, I think I'll just keep 1 cure. So who will be the cure? Yeah, we'll have the front 2 guys be cure. We'll drop cure from the back row, and the back row will be blink and protect. So everyone will cast blink. These guys will cast protect while these guys attack, and these guys will just use cure after the fight's over if anyone needs it. And once we get higher level healing spells, level 1 will just be for blink and protect. You know, I'm not gonna use level 1 cure to heal when my hit points are significantly higher, you know. So it's really only how much that gave us. It's really only a I might be able to survive, and I'm gonna dip my is there things that cause poison inside the... Guess we'll find out. But if I get poison up here and I don't have an antidote, then I will definitely... Alright, I'm not going to the boss just yet. I'm just gonna collect the Alright. I don't know for sure how, are they undead? No. Yeah. Find out. Wait, we'll do, no. So I think obviously it'll have to be like, I'm not gonna be able to fight the boss on the same incursion that I wander around in. I don't think I think the guys in the rear won't need to protect as much. Well played. I How we doing spells? I probably will need to leave soon. Chest contained a leather cap. See, I don't think anyone can equip the leather cap. I should sell those staffs. Oh, we can. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Cool. I didn't think that there was anything. Ah, here we go. So, I'm not gonna mess around with undead. Yeah. Like I said, I think these guys are just gonna, because it's a Dia attacks the entire fleet. So usually you have like one white mage, two white mages if you're going like for a party that's kind of weaker offensively, and you know, so you know Dia is one of those. Oh, you use it when there's too many for the fighters to take care of. Well, these guys, like. You could probably beat them without it, but it would just be a lot more fun just to like, just to like wipe out. Alright, I'm going back to town. I gotta restock my magic. Where's my gold looking? 87. Alright. So I think I'll run out of magic on this one if I'm not careful. Level up. So got agility and stamina. Got agility and luck. Got just agility. You got strength and agility. Alright. Most important thing will be to drop in here. cool. So magic. It's gonna bug me that they're in different magic slots for different characters, but not very much. Just be one of those things. I'm working on it. Got 51 gold or gil. I'll try to last until I can afford a stay at the end in a tent. Oops. And if I can, pretty clean. Sorry about that. Okay, it's I think if I remember correctly, the ones on the right side need keys. Okay, a werewolf and a goblin guard. I don't know, I might need a few more levels before I'm ready to, oh, come on, werewolves are undead. Oh, I'm poisoned. Alright, now let's stores. Let's get out of here. I don't think he's gonna survive the walk. Okay, it's not that fast to drain. losing discipline. Alright, magic. Alright, and we can survive anything up here. And I think he's got enough health to make it to town. Aww. Oh my god. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a risk to be not taking the cure spell for all 4 of them, but I think for every trip like that, there'll be plenty of trips where I could have gone a couple more rounds of you know, my guys weren't that hurt, but I just ran out of spells. I've got, oh, that didn't cure his poison. I'm gonna just buy 3 of these and a sleeping bag. Alright, we're gonna go up to the, we're gonna head back up there. And I'm gonna use a sleeping bag right outside, and then, well, depending on where we're at health-wise, if I'm still over 50 with everyone and I haven't had to use any spells, then I might go in without the sleeping bag, and I can use the sleeping bag on the way out. New backgrounds are neat. I remember one of the fun things about the original Final Fantasy when it came out is I obtained Dragon Warrior, you know, because my grandmother had that, so that was neat. Final Fantasy just seemed, I don't know, like a bigger world than Dragon Warrior and more immersive. But there was one of the things is that the backgrounds for the battles changed depending on where the battle was being fought. And Dragon Warrior was always the same generic background, no matter where the enemy caught you, in the swamp or in the I think it might have been a black background for the dungeons. The dungeons might have changed, but anywhere in the overworld, the terrain didn't affect the battle. It just affected how fast you move. Okay. Whoops. Should never clicked on that last spell, but I did. Okay. Go protect Bumble. Did that one try to flee? Is that what happened? Yeah, so the evasion from Blink does make up for their lack of tankiness. Alright, so I think that I should have had Steel do one. Alright. I'm gonna head back down. I'll gain a level on the way. I'll reset my spells and come back. I still got the sleeping bag. Might be able to afford a house. A few more antidotes. HP went way up. Like that. Got more strength. So I'm probably gonna have to grind a little bit more than I would with. It's not really that I'll have to grind more, it's that I'll get turned back from the dungeons more. Some of the longer dungeons I might have an issue with. Unless I get a lot of well, really it's just gonna be the number of blink and protect spells. Like, cause I think as long as I can keep, you know, one of those per battle, that's how many battles I can fight. But it'll have to be like I go in and get one thing, go and get one room of chests and come out. Just shy of a tint. Think I can sell? I think I will. I'll sell the sleeping bag. I get it. I'm super inefficient, but now I can. So I'm gonna do one more run, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna call it night, but I'm gonna go up there. I won't use any spells on the way in. I'll go until my spells are exhausted. I'll come back out, use the tent, and then go back in until my spells are exhausted a second time. And then I'll hoof it back to Castle Cornelia and might take a whack at the boss, but I don't know, like it might be a shorter trip to go through the center, but I always avoid going to the center. Preemptive strike? Let's just smash the spider. If I get to hit first. Yeah. Ah. Zombies must die. Like in a normal party where you just have one white mage, that would be a waste of resources. But in this group, that's the so I don't even have to buy a tent. Alright. So I know that all the stuff on the right side is locked. Just from playing through it when I was younger. I haven't been over there on the Pixel version, so there could be something. But what I'm gonna do is head straight outside, use one of the tents to restore all my magic, and then go in and take a crack at the boss. Worst case scenario, he saves it, or he kills me. I might save it. I think in the original Final Fantasy game on the NES, you only saved when you stayed at the end. So the end did also refill all your spells, and it did heal your health, but it was also the only way to save. And they've made it in this version where you can basically save anywhere, like in a normal, modern. They're running from us. Although the logic for the game to run is probably doesn't analyze like your party configuration. It probably is just based on relative levels. I'm not sure that it looks at it goes, it's just 4 white mages. Like, press the attack. I think it just says, oh, it's 4 level. There's 12 party levels below us. Again, this would be against, with any other party configuration, this would be a waste of resources. But with this particular party, it's very efficient. I use far more resources fighting them any other way. One person casts 1 spell and all the zombies that are against me die. It'll be interesting to play through as 4 black mages and fast cannons, basically. Red mages will probably be a pretty... Okay, so let's see. Use item. I'll go ahead and use this tent. That'll give me all my spells back. I probably didn't need to, but I'm gonna be overly cautious with this group. Oh, one thing I'm gonna do. Save. Unhand that woman. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. Meet the choice. The king's apdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? Okay. I'm not going to mess around. I don't know if this will actually... If he just, Alright. Alright, and then, yeah. So we'll attack. Let's go attack. We'll go ahead and cast Protect on the party leaders. Again, maybe I'd be able to take him down just by swinging hammers, but... better safe than sorry. I guess so it doesn't completely refill your magic to use the tent. It's just a partial refill, that's fine. I have no idea how much hit points he has. I want to say it was like around the 200, if I remember from like... Yeah, so if he has trouble hitting him with Blink, then oh, the last two didn't cast Protect on themselves. Oh, because I ran out. Yeah! Woohoo! Not too difficult. Probably a little bit more, probably a little bit higher level. I think probably a normal party could have done it like level 4 or 5. But this will make all the people at the castle happy. I think she's gonna instant teleport us back. You've come to rescue me. I am Sarah, Princess Cornelia. Words could never be enough to thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Yeah, I think if Garland had been defeated before, he would have already been defeated, so therefore I wouldn't have had to defeat him. Unless, like, people can come back from defeat. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now, I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to the north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. Well, wait. This is not really a plot hole, but the 4 warriors came bearing the crystals, and I have to go put the light in them. But he said a crystal could be found. I don't know. Maybe I'm confused about what was actually going on. Maybe we're not carrying the crystals, but I thought we were carrying the crystals. So if you look at the party menu, there's 4 crystals there. So I've always thought, ever since just this moment, that they carried the 4 crystals. But now he's saying, here there's another crystal up north. Well, that's obviously not one of our crystals, because we have them. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently I can't help reading these out loud. When I used to like play with my while my younger cousins or brother was over, I would read out loud while I played the game, keep them entertained. I have the loot. What's the loot for again? Dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. If you find yourself astray, try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on course. Sarah's thoughts are always with you. You should make preparations for your journey. Restore light to the crystals. Ability to run is nice. I've been assigned the important task of defending Castle Cornelia. To be honest, I'm a little nervous. Oops. The beautiful loot, handed down for generations, the Princess of Cornelia is said to have unique power. It can shatter the gateway of evil. Oh, well that answers the question I had. Now the other warriors of light. Ah. So this, I don't think this cutscene was in the original NES version. Nothing like this happened. There was just the bridge would appear. It's a cool little animation though. Alright. Alright. I think that's a good place. I'm gonna cross the bridge and then save it and then end the stream. So let's do a little shopping. Since you've been sticking around watching this long, you might as well get the payoff of the bridge crossing. I do appreciate the watch. Should I spend? I don't know if I'll need more antidotes. Might regret it if I do end up needing them though. Okay, I can get both. I'll buy one tent, just so I have a spare, and then I'll buy 4 antidotes. 'Cause I guess, even though being protected from silence does seem like, autosave's nice too, I just noticed that when I walked out the store. Being protected from silence does seem like a nice thing to have. I guess, like, they're still pretty dangerous with the hammers, right? So, like, you know, silence. Alright, let's go. This was in the original. It might not have been as, like, it might be a little bit more detailed this version, but there was this picture and the scrolling words. I wonder, there used to be an Easter egg. I wonder if it still works. I'm gonna look something up real quick.